Mitch Williams here with HFNL Media. We had a huge milestone event in the footy this weekend, so I'll not only take a look at that, but I'll be taking a look at all the action over the round 4 split round. Taking a look at the first 2 games of the split round, we saw North Warrnambool host the Cobden Bombers in the Hampton League Live match of the round out at Bushfield. The Eagles came out of the gates hot and kept the scoring pressure on for the majority of the game until late into the 4th when Cobden fought back a bit, but to only lose by 19 points. Paul Pekin and Jesse Williamson continued their goal-kicking form with 3 each, and Jackson Grundy was North Warrnambool's leading goal kicker on the day with 3.
Yeah, we really rate Cobden. We spoke about it all week, especially coming off 2 losses. We sort of had to reassess where we're at. We changed a few things and just put things in focus rather than looking too far in the future. It's sort of, come out all right.
Camperdown hosted the Warrnambool Blues down at Lura Oval and came away with a comfortable 7-goal win. Zach Sinnott was the standout on the day after booting 5 goals to help the Magpies to victory. And Warrnambool's Cooper Hoffman led the Blues with 3 goals. Terang Mortlake took on Portland in Mortlake at DC Farron Oval and continued their winning form with a big 61-point win. Played under lights and in some pretty tough conditions, but it didn't stop the Bloods from hitting the scoreboard. Terang Mortlake's Will Kane was the standout with a big bag of 6. And now to milestone man Jason Rowan, who kicked his 1000th goal, becoming the 2nd person in Hampton League history to do so. He managed this milestone against Hamilton down at Melville Oval during the Hampton League Live match of the round.
It's a bit nervy going into it, but we're really glad that we could get it out of the way early, and now we've got to focus on getting the 4 points and getting our first win in a while.
And continuing with milestones, Port Fairy were able to come away with the Chocolates to end their losing streak. It's their first win since back in May of 2021. The Seagulls came from 12 points down at 3/4 time to kick 4 goals to Hamilton's 1 to run away as 11-point victors. Port Fairy's Rudash Mahan was a key contributor with a 4-goal haul, while Kane Merkovich and Jason Rowan kicked 2 each. Hamilton's Lockie Urquhart kicked 4 on the day.
We get better as the game goes on. I'm not sure what the go is at the first and second quarters at the moment, but our fitness, boys worked really hard over pre-season for fitness, and it's showing out in games. We just need to do it before.
After 4 rounds, there's only 2 undefeated teams left in South Warrnambool and Terang Mortlake. On top of the ladder sits South Warrnambool, followed second by Terang Mortlake with only a percentage separating the 2. In 3rd spot is Cobden, 4th Koroit and Warrnambool rounding out the top 5. North Warrnambool sit at 6th and Camperdown at 7th with only percentage separating 7th to 3rd. Port Fairy has now moved up to 8th, Portland in 9th and Hamilton sit at 10th as the only team without a win. And over to the netball now, and Cobden won very comfortable over the Eagles out at Bushfield with a 34-goal win, continuing their good form this season. Warrnambool had a convincing win over the Magpies down at Lura Oval with a huge 42-goal win, helping their season's percentage out. Hamilton also had a large convincing win with a 52-goal win over the Seagulls, continuing their dominance in the league. And Terang Mortlake continues their winning form after a 29-goal win in Mortlake. And to the ladder, South Warrnambool sit on top as the only undefeated team, with Cobden at 2nd, Hamilton 3rd and Warrnambool 4th, with only percentage separating 2nd to 4th. The Terang Mortlake rounding out the 5th spot, Koroit at 6th, North at 7th, Portland in 8th, Camperdown in 9th and Port Fairy at 10th. And that's all from me this week. This season is starting to take shape and I'm looking forward to reviewing round 5 this week.